7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, of course, tomorrow is the Labor Day holiday. I thought we'd take a look historically at what we have seen in Labor Days past. Normally for temperatures, we see a high of 84 in Boise and overnight lows of 56 degrees or so. The wettest we've ever had way back in 1908, 68 of an inch fell on Labor Day in '08. And then the coldest temperature ever recorded on the Labor Day holiday in 1887, down near freezing, if you can believe it. And in 2007, the hottest temperature at 101. For tomorrow, I don't think we'll see the wettest, the coldest, or the warmest, but we will be cooler than average tomorrow. This is a look at Monday. We'll start off cloudy, possibly with some lingering rain showers early. Temperatures will climb only into the mid 70s, but with some breaks of sunshine tomorrow and slightly warmer temperatures and drier weather overall. Tomorrow should be a much more enjoyable day for any outdoor activities than today has shaped up to be. This is all we've seen for high temperatures so far today. Twin Falls has not climbed out of the 60s. Haley has hit 64. Stanley has hovered in the 50s all afternoon, and we've seen low 70s across the board for the Treasure Valley, with mostly overcast conditions, of course, and the rain, the big weather headline. Here's a look at that time lapse from McCall. You can see that stratus deck overhead. You can see some fractus and cumulus clouds underneath. So all of that comes together to give us a very gray, gloomy day, especially in the mountains. And of course, we've had plenty of rain coming down as well. McCall now up to nearly half an inch since midnight, almost that in Stanley, 1100ths for Boise, and about a quarter of an inch of rain has fallen in Ontario thus far. And of course, we have a few more hours to go, and we have more wet weather likely coming in during the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning. This particular model we're looking at says Stanley by tomorrow morning could possibly pick up nearly another half inch of rain. Twin Falls, you could pick up a third of an inch over the next maybe 8 to 12 hours or so. So that's of course just a model's best guess. We will see if that comes to fruition, but it does tell you the wet weather is not over and done with yet, even if it's not raining where you are at this moment. So a flood watch continues for all of the areas shaded in green until at least 10 o'clock tonight. Large scale flooding from rising streams and creeks is possible, along with flash flooding if we get some strong thunderstorms, which is happening in far southern Idaho. Look at what is rolling through southern Idaho, Owyhee County in particular, through the Magic Valley into Pocatello and Idaho Falls. Not much happening right now in Boise, but as we look south, look at what is rolling across Nevada. It is a mess. You've probably been seeing the headlines about the Burning Man Festival that has stranded tens of thousands of people. This is why it is just absolutely messy across Nevada. All of that is coming our direction. We have a cold front rolling through, just a very energetic atmosphere out there. So Futurecast does show that about midnight tonight, we might see another push of rain through the Treasure Valley and the Central Mountains. We start seeing this low pressure system swirl out early tomorrow morning. Look at this, though. There's a possibility in some of the very high peaks in the Central Mountains that a rain-snow mix, maybe even a little dusting of snow is possible. We're talking 7,000 to 8,000 feet, but still it'll stay that wet throughout. Temperatures tomorrow will rise a little bit, and all of the raindrop icons you see here for the Magic Valley and in the mountains most likely will be in the morning hours. There's a chance too in the Treasure Valley that we could see a very early morning shower, maybe a nocturnal thunderstorm, so a rumble of thunder possible tonight. Temperatures tomorrow just 74 degrees, but with sunshine emerging as the afternoon goes on. So Shira, if you don't mind a little bit of wind and cooler temperatures, you still want to get the grill going for dinner tomorrow for the holiday. Hey, I think it might be okay for that. Look at the rest of the week though. We can survive this when we have mid-80s on tap for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. And it seems, it's not too hot for the Labor Day weekend. You're
comfy.
Yeah, comfy.
Just wring everything out after tonight that's been wet. Will dry out tomorrow.
Good reminder there.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Rachel.